Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am so excited. So don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video. It's gonna help this channel grow a lot. So today I am going to be sharing with you some few things about Togi. Few of you actually did reach out to ask some certain questions, so I think I should just go through these questions with you because I do feel like they were relevant questions. And yeah, let's just dive right in because I'm kind of like also rushing for work, so I just thought let me do this quick video. Togi, everyone, I've been talking about Togi for quite some time now. If you want to study education and you are staying abroad or you don't want to go to a class, you can do it online. So yeah, that is what Togi is all about. It is based in Cape Town. Yeah, if you want to find out more information about Togi, please do go to my previous videos and find out more information about that. So people are really interested in teaching education, so I feel like I should share this information because when I started off, I didn't really have someone to ask this question. So I was panicking a lot. I was asking myself a lot of questions with no answers. But yeah, I'm gonna try to help where I could for people that are interested, for those who are interested in studying with Togi. Togi is so yeah, let's dive right in. My head is all over the place because I'm kind of like rushing for work. So here, the first question that I felt it was very important. It was about the time. Was it manageable for you to do the qualification within a year? Because you can actually do it part-time for 2 years and full-time is 1 year. So the important question was it manageable? I feel like this question is very important. Yes, it was manageable. You just need to put in your time. Obviously, you need to sacrifice on some certain things. So I do feel like a year is good enough. I just felt like studying this course for 2 years is gonna take so much of my time. Let me just kill it within a year. And it was manageable. There were days where it gets really hectic and it keeps quiet, it goes quiet, and then it gets hectic again and it goes quiet. So it is manageable because they also send you a study guide with the assessments or the assignment together with the due dates. So you will use those study guides to guide you to know what you can actually set your time around that, because the study guides are actually accurate. If they say this assignment is due on the 26th of March or of May, it is due on that day. So I think study guides helped me a lot to plan. And the other thing, and you will have a system, like I said before, like a portal, a student portal, which is called Model. So in that portal, they will you have a calendar. A calendar will actually prompt you if something is due. Let's say something is due tomorrow or in 2 days. It will prompt you to say, hey, look out for this, blah blah is due. So you do know when something is due. Of course, if someone died or you got sick and got admitted or something happened, something terrible happened, obviously you have to provide proof and they can give you an extension. That's the only time they can actually give you an extension. But other than that, you have to do your assignments or your assessments on time. So the other tricky part is sometimes we have quiz questions. So with quiz questions, they can just open them for a certain period of time, maybe 8 hours or 3 hours. So you need to look out for those. They don't carry a lot of marks, but they do carry marks. Like you get some certain percentage from quiz questions. So it is important to look out for quiz questions because it is very easy to miss them. But any other big assignments, you just go to your calendar. Your calendar will tell you this assignment is due. Like how you see holidays on your calendar, like this is a red day, this is a red day, it means it's a holiday. So even the portal is designed like that. If there's an assignment due in 2 weeks, it will show on your calendar, so you can plan your time around that. So from my side, it was manageable because I worked in the afternoons. So at night, I'll just come back from work, take a shower, and do my assessments, right? And sleep late sometimes. But anyway, I work at 2 p.m. It was okay. So yeah, that's about it. So the next question was, how would I go about certifying my documents, especially when you are abroad? So when you are in South Africa, it's very easy. You just go to the nearest police station and certify your documents, because now when you apply, they will need certified documents of your ID and stuff like that. So I am abroad. The only place that I can certify at is at the embassy. The South African embassy is quite far from my city, is in Seoul, the capital of Korea. So to go there is a lot of money, is a lot of time, and it's during the week, and during the week I'm working, I'm busy with my job. So Togi does take certified documents that are old, the old certified documents. So you can have a certified document from last year, but as long as it's certified and is in a soft copy, it's fine. So you can send them that, so they just need a certified document. So there's no need to go through all the stress of going to Seoul and just going to certify your ID and other documents. So if you have them already in your emails or in your folder, you can just send them that. So yeah, when you register or when you apply, they will need certain certified documents. Yeah, so I hope I answered that quite well. So the next question is, how do you get the study material? So yeah, it's not like UNISA. I think they have to post your study material, and you have to go to the post office and pick them up. But with Togi, everything is digital. Everything is in a form of a soft copy. All the books are in the portal, in the student portal. You'll find all your books in there. There's no need for you to wait for books from somewhere. So they will send you all the material that you need, all the videos that you need, all the recommended books that you may need. So they are all in the portal, and you can just open the books from there. If you want page 67, you just find your stuff there. So that part, you don't have to worry about it. And the next question is, does assessments have a specific submission date? Yes, they do, because it goes back to that question of saying how do I do my assessment and stuff like that? Is it manageable? So yes, they do have submission dates, and make sure you don't miss those submission dates, unless if you do have a very valid reason. Do let the lecturer know. So this is how, I think it's very important. You can talk to the lecturer through the student portal. They've got like their own chat, whatever, just like WhatsApp, but is in a form of a student portal. So you can reach out to the lecturer about anything, any question, and they have to answer. They answer, and some may take 1 or 2, but some are very fast with answering, but they always answer. No matter how stupid the question may sound, but they always answer. Otherwise, you have to report them for not answering your questions. So they do make sure that they answer those questions. So yeah, that's basically that. The other thing is, we're still on the question of, I've got like quite a bit of questions here. Yeah, we have the specific submission dates. Like I said, also with the quizzes, you must make sure you attack them very fast, because sometimes they just open them for a few hours for you to do it quickly and submit. How did you do your practicals while you are abroad? So what basically happened is Togi, I didn't have a school here abroad. Obviously, every country has its own rules. And I did my PGCE during the time of the pandemic. And Korean people and other countries, they're very sensitive of like different teachers coming to their school to teach their kids because of coronavirus, especially maybe when you are a foreigner. So the parents get really concerned. So also like the language barrier, a lot of things. So I told Togi I cannot find a school. Even the city that I was living at, it was like a countryside type of a city. So there wasn't much going on. So I couldn't find a school. Even if I wanted an international school, I don't think my city had an international school. So I just told them I don't have a school, I don't have a school, and I don't have a school. Because when I started off, they promised us that they are going to find schools for us. Then I took it back to that time like, hey, I asked this question before registering. So what is happening? So yeah, they did find me a school eventually. It took a bit of time, for us, like Korea, China, these abroad students. It took a bit of time. We had to start 1 week later, while the South African students have already started. They are on their 11th lesson and we haven't started at all. It was very frustrating, but eventually we found a school. They found schools for us even though we started late. And yeah, the school was in Cape Town. It is an online school, but it has grade 10, 11 and grade 12s. So they don't go to school. Those kids don't go to school at all. So it's just like any other school, but it's just an online school. It is called Futures Academy. So I guess different teachers, depending, they place them in different schools. But yes, eventually they did find school for us. It was a hassle, but yeah, that's how we did our practicals. They'll give you a timetable. They'll take you through, the school will take you through their system. And they created a WhatsApp group where we can just ask questions about anything about the school, about anything about the school. And then we had to do like a school background. We haven't seen the school with our eyes because it's online, but those who went to a normal school, they did the school. You have to do a school background before you start teaching. You explain about, you talk about a lot of things like the facilities, the situational analysis of the school basically. So yeah, so we just heard what we heard and we did our assessment. That was the first assessment. And after that, they will send you videos of other teachers that are teaching there, that subject that you'll be teaching. I was teaching business studies and EMS. So if you are doing tourism or you're doing other courses like math, they will send you such videos, right? And they send you the timetable as well, and they will tell you the available times that you can actually have those classes. So those classes also, they were held via Zoom, right? So the internet in Korea is really good. There's no load shedding, thank God. So yeah, so what I did, I just logged on, and the IT guy was there just to monitor everything, and the students immediately will start logging in. And then yeah, I would have prepared my PowerPoint. Obviously, I have to greet the students and introduce myself. I must have a very nice PPT there. It must not have too many details. So yeah, stuff like that. So you teach and teach. I think the lesson was about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. So yeah, you can talk to the students, ask them if they understand, ask them if they have any questions. You can even give them an activity to do or some homework to do. So yeah, it was quite interesting. I remember my first class, I was from work. I was so tired, and yeah, I felt like it didn't go well, but actually it did. I got more points, better than the class that I felt I prepared more for. But yeah, because I was nervous. I've never done this before, and the kids were so nice, and most of them are the kids in the Western Cape. And yeah, mostly I think they are white as well, but they were so welcoming and they took some notes. Yeah, that was that. So they would tell me, you have a class on Thursday, and I must just jump in for that class. You have a class on this day. So I do, they'll give me their schedule, and then if I can't do that class, I'll ask them, oh, can I do this one here? But it never happened because I really wanted to do the practicals and finish. And after class, every lesson, they have to evaluate me, like tell me where I did good and also where I need to improve. So from that report, I'll take the report to my lecturer, and then that's how they're going to give me points. So that's how it works with the online practicals. But if you are in South Africa, obviously you do it with the students, you get to know the students, you get the feel of it. And also they do the same thing. There should be someone in that class to evaluate you, and yeah, they have to listen to the lesson, evaluate you, and you have to take that report, and it has to be signed off by the school with the school stamp, and their signature and also your signature. And then you send it to the portal, you submit it there. So yeah, that's how the practical went, and I enjoyed it because I was also learning a lot from that. And then so specific, okay, why do we upload CVs? Yes, when you are doing your registration, they will ask you to upload a CV, right? I am not quite sure as to why. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, so you do have to upload your CV, and also you do have to upload your academic record, not just your bachelor's degree. So they want to see which field is best suited for you. Are you suitable to be an art teacher? Are you suitable to be a life orientation teacher, or a business studies teacher, or EMS teacher? So they use your academic record to see your majors. Maybe they also use the CV, like which field have you worked in. I don't know about the CV, but yes, I did upload it. It's part of the requirements. It's part of the documentation that you need to submit when you do apply for admission at Togi. Okay. So another question was like, what do we do? What do we study in the first semester? So in the first semester, all of us, all the fields, all the streams, we study the same subjects, right? The first semester is 6 months. We study the same subjects. Yeah, that's basically that. Only in the second semester, that's where we go to, like, we go our separate ways. Like the business studies students will be there, EMS students will be there, life orientation, science, accounting. That's when we get separated, because now that's where we do our practicals. So in the first semester, we are not doing any practicals. We just study about teaching, the philosophy of teaching, the history of teaching, where does education come from, the professional studies. Those are some of the subjects that we study, but we do them all together. And don't be nervous, there are WhatsApp groups there. There will be a WhatsApp group for every module. Then if you have any question, or you are stuck with the system, because sometimes it can be a little bit tricky, then that's where you ask questions from your fellow students. Even in the student portal, there are groups. Every subject has a group for chatting. You can just chat there, but normally the lecturer will be in that group to also respond to some of the questions. Even the students will be there, because lecturers are not always online, especially on weekends. So if you have a submission date on weekend and you have a quick question, you can ask from the portal, the module portal. So you can get all your answers there. Yeah. And yeah, I think that's basically that. Yeah. So also, on your first semester, they will ask you which school. They'll give you a form to fill in to say that I'm going to do practicals for the at this school, right? So I think that for me, that form, I didn't fill it in because I'm abroad. I didn't have a school, so I just told them I don't have a school. Then they just asked me to write in not applicable, and they group us in one group, the not applicable group, just to see how many students need school and how many students have school. So they want that information in your first semester. So if you don't have a school, especially if you're not in South Africa, you have to reach out to the person that sent the form to say, hey, I don't have a school, I'm in South Korea, or I'm in China, I'm in Vietnam, I don't have a school, so please help me with the school. I don't know what to fill in this document. So because it's very important, they're going to use that information on the second semester. Unless, of course, if you want to do your practicals in South Africa, you do your 6 months here and you go to South Africa and find a school to do your practicals. Yes. So now I am graduating. I'm excited. So they keep the communication. That's what I like. So when we graduate, we don't need to bring our own gowns. You can bring if you want, but they are available. You just have to fill a form and your details. They are available. You can rent it out there and pay 250 rand and wear your gown, take your nice pictures, and take it back there. So it has a cap, a belt, and the black gown. So we just rent it there. Even the photographers, they have a quotation for different types of photos. I think they start from 300 depending on the number and how big. So yeah, they just sent me that form yesterday. I have to fill it in, and they only allow 2 guests to accompany me to the graduation hall. So yeah, that's basically all about it. And the graduation will be held in Cape Town Hall, City Hall, I guess. Yeah, it's called Cape Town City Hall. I've never been there. I've been to Cape Town, but I've never been to Cape Town City Hall. So I'm very excited about it because I really want my SACE certificate so I can be a qualified teacher to apply for more better opportunities, because having a TEFL actually just bottles you to be a teacher in certain country. But if you have SACE certificate, you can be a teacher in many other countries because it's your license, is your teaching license basically. So I'm excited about coming to South Africa to graduate and also apply for my SACE or my teaching license. I'm also excited to be coming to see my family and friends and just touch the soil of Africa and the food. I'm very, very excited. So yeah, that's all about this video. Thank you for watching. It was quite long, but I think it's very important. I'm sharing some very important information there. Thank you for watching. Bye.